This is Debbie, and welcome to my Offbeat Journey to becoming a full-time location-independent freelancer. I'll be sharing my tips and tricks as well as the realities of this offbeat lifestyle. Hey everyone, welcome back to a new episode of my Offbeat Journey. Today I'm going to be talking to you about new changes that is happening in my business. So this whole year has been a lot of learning and growing for me as an entrepreneur. And since the beginning of my podcast and online business, I mainly focused on getting brand sponsorships to create income. But really, this year, I decided to make a huge pivot and start focusing more on launching and perfecting my how to create a profitable podcast program. I always knew that I was going to eventually start creating digital products for my business, but I didn't dive into it earlier because I wanted to get good at what I am teaching others. I don't want to just put out a product that didn't work for me or for other people. That's why this podcasting program has been a real baby of mine. It's a lot of my blood, sweat, and tears, so many lessons that I learned that I'm actually helping people do it so that it makes it easier for them to start their own podcast and really be successful at it. And also the fact that I get a lot of questions from my listeners for people who know me as a podcaster and they know what I have done with it already in the short amount of time that I've been doing this, that I really wanted to put this out there, but I wanted to really perfect it. Now, it took a lot of effort, failures, and lessons to create it, but now, since I really finished this product, this program, I am finally confident enough to really put it out there. I didn't want to really just put anything out there, right? And this is where it needs to be. And it took a lot of time to get to this point. So these last few months, I have been really learning so many things that are out of my comfort zone. Believe me, this is like starting for me, it's like starting over again. So a lot of the things that are out of my comfort zone is Facebook marketing, sales funnels, copywriting, launching, and everything else in between. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you have probably heard of this: launching Facebook ads, sales funnels, copywriting. We hear this a lot from a lot of marketing gurus, marketing people, but until you actually get there, it can be pretty confusing, especially when you're just starting out. And I have been making so many mistakes, but lessons that I've been learning so much that it really boggles my mind sometimes what I don't know. And then when you start implementing it, how much it actually works. So there's just so many lessons that I'm continuously learning every single day. And also, I have to tell you, every day is always different. So some days I feel like the queen of the world because I made sales. And then there are days that I would feel like such a failure because nothing is happening. So it always feels like, as an entrepreneur, I'm bipolar. One day I am super happy and everything is perfect. And then the next day it's like you're in your lowest of lows, right? So this is all a part of the learning process. But I just keep reminding myself that success doesn't really come easy. And before I had a successful podcast and website, I also had to go through these growing pains that I'm going through now. And that, my friend, is how I have really been dealing with this and how I've actually dealt with a lot of the businesses that I had started before. And that's really what's keeping me going, is just understanding that it takes time to learn something, to be really good at something. And if you're the type of person that has shiny object syndrome, when it doesn't work out, you just start moving on to something else, it's not going to work out well for you. So one of the main lessons that I have learned from years of experience having a business is that you really have to stick to one thing and get really, really good at it. And this is why the podcast that I have now and the business that I have now has succeeded, is because I followed it through. And that's really what I want to keep reminding myself and also other people. If you're going through the growing pains right now and it's not working out well, you just have to make sure you're sitting down and really understanding what mistakes you've made, how do you pivot from that, what lessons are you learning, and how you can actually make those changes in your business so that you are doing it the right way. Right? So, right now, I am focusing on my podcasting course and really learning how to launch it properly and staying optimistic and learning as much as I can from these failures and also the wins, right? So, we know what to take out, we know what to bring with us, and every single day I have to say, even though nothing is perfect, I'm always learning, and I'm gonna keep reminding you that you're always gonna be learning. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work out, you learn from that. So, if you're also in a new phase of your business or anything else really in your life, this is just a quick reminder that we all start from the beginning and we all learn as we go. So, a lot of you probably see me with a podcast and my online business and thinking, oh, yeah, this probably came easy. Yeah, that's great. But I'm sharing with you right now the hurdles that I am facing and the new tasks that I have to do and everything that I have to learn. So for me, launching a course or a program is just like what any one of you are going through right now. So we all start from the beginning. We all start there. So just keep at it. Just keep going, right? Uh, and I also have to say that the people who succeed are the ones that really follow one course until they succeed. So if you are resonating with me right now, I would love to hear your own journey, what you're going through. I know it's really hard for everybody right now. And I do have to say it's probably going to be up and down. Um, and I just want to, sympathize, empathize. We're all going through the same thing. So feel free to email me at hello@theoffbeatlife.com. I would definitely love to hear from you and what you are also really what's happening with your business or your life right now, whether you're starting something new with your business or maybe you're making a transition with your life. Maybe you're starting to really go into remote work, which I know most people, it is a necessity. So if you're doing any of those changes or if anything that I didn't mention, I would love to hear from you. All right, guys, until next time, I will speak to you again next month to catch you up on the progress of my launch and everything else in between. So I can't wait to keep sharing with you all of the lessons that I have been learning, and I'm really gonna share that all with you, all this process, because I think that it's really good to hear from somebody who is really starting it from the ground up and hear what they are going through, right? And for me, it's exciting and intimidating at the same time, but I'm really learning how to love this. And honestly, the last few months since I've started doing this, you probably see me less and less on Instagram, on my social media, because I've been focusing more on Facebook ads and my sales funnels and my launch, which really has been the main focus of what I've been doing right now. But I'm really loving it. So let's see what happens in the next few months. I'm probably going to be doing this for quite some time, just to be really, really good at it. And I wanted to let you know that if you're going through something similar, I'm here with you and we're doing this together. So again, if you want to reach out to me, just let me know what your own journey is like. You can email me at hello@theoffbeatlife.com. All right, guys, I can't wait to speak to you again next month about this journey, and I will speak to you soon. Hey friend, have you been wanting to start a podcast? I know it can be overwhelming in the beginning. Believe me, I have been there. Lucky for you, we have created a new site called howtocreateapodcast.com that shares a ton of freebies that can help you get started. From launching, growing to monetizing, we share it all in one place. Visit howtocreateapodcast.com for more information. Hey, Offbeat family, I really appreciate you listening to this episode. I would love to hear more from you and what you think of the podcast. Suggestions on guests, topics we can discuss, or maybe you just want to be friends. Why don't we chat some more on Facebook at The OB Life or send me a message at hello@theoffbeatlife.com. I can't wait to hear from you.